So, good evening, everyone. This is Cricket Lot. It is Wednesday, June 15th, 2022. And tonight we are talking about a technique called Aroma Freedom Technique. And I have a couple announcements first, and then we're going to just jump right into it. So, first of all, if you haven't already seen the email, Young Living is having some pricing updates July 1st. They've been trying to hold the line, but with all the increase in shipping costs and yada yada everything that's making everything go up in pricing, they're finding that they need to raise prices. So that will happen July 1st. So if there's anything you want to stock up on before July 1st, this would be a good time to do it. Convention starts tomorrow. They typically introduce a couple new oils, and I understand there's going to be 3 new supplements this year. So next Wednesday, we will be talking about the new products from convention on our Wednesday night call. So, so those are my big announcements. If anyone wants to see any of the replays from convention, I'm going to try to record them so that if somebody wants to watch them, we can play them together. So on a specific subject. So Aroma Freedom Technique, it was developed by a clinical psychologist, and he has had such good success with this technique that he has abandoned his normal psychologist business, and he is doing this with his patients exclusively. So it's a very, very effective technique. It's a step-by-step process for identifying and releasing negative thoughts and feelings and memories that interfere with reaching our goals and dreams. Okay, so it's meant to be used as a way to set a person's emotional energy flowing in a positive direction. It's towards growth and expansion rather than contracting in fear, doubt, and paralysis. And it uses Young Living oils to trigger a permanent shift in how we view ourselves and the world. Okay, so personally, I'm not a therapist or a counselor. I'm just walking through the process. So, so I don't have any, training as far as a psychologist or therapist or anything like that. I just step by step go through the technique as he has it written down. So if you have not already and you have them available, it's good if you have stress away, frankincense, and lavender. And then any of the emotional oils that you might want: believe, highest potential, inner child, transformation, joy, gratitude, any of those kind of oils would be a good thing for you to have on hand as we go through the process. If not, just whatever you have, we'll just pray over it and it will work for you. So the first thing you need to do is think of an intention that you want. So do you have something negative that's happening in your life? For example, I'm anxious a lot, or my business isn't growing the way I want it to, or any number of emotional issues. And what I want you to do is phrase it in a positive way. So if you're anxious all the time, then maybe your positive thing is, I am excited to face each new day. something like that. If your business isn't going well, I meet new people and encourage them to join Young Living. So that's the kind of intentions you want. So just take a second or two to think about what you want. If you have a negative situation and you can't think of a positive, I can help you with that. Now, generally, these sessions are done one-on-one, so it's a little easier to interact together. You know, you have usually when you come to me for a one-on-one, you would have a specific thing in mind. I had a gal come to me because she couldn't swallow more than one pill at a time. And she had to have somebody in the room with her because she thought she was going to choke on it. And when she was done with the session, she could swallow 2 pills all by herself. So it can help for lots of different head things. You know, you just can't get your head right. So
may I say something, Cricket?
yes.
I call them affirmations.
Yes,
but
that's exactly.
Just like I've been doing a lot of deep breathing here lately. And when I breathe in, I say, I breathe in peace and calm. And see, we have peace and calming, so I can always remember that.
There you go. Cool. Yeah.
Peace and calm. And I breathe out stress and tension.
Okay, but I would not say the negative things.
Oh, I see.
The things you say, your brain doesn't hear the negatives. It only hears stress and tension.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. So just say, I breathe in peace and calm. Okay, so does everyone have their intention?
Yes.
You can type it in chat too if you want to. I'll have the chat open. So okay, so I want you to say your intention in your head and then think about how possible does that intention feel? Totally hopeless being 0 and absolutely confident being a 10. So just hold up your fingers. How possible does that intention feel for you? 0 through 10. I just want to see how everybody's doing with it. Joby? 5, okay. Sheila's a 5. Hiawatha?
Yeah, well, I'm doing my peace. I breathe in peace and calm.
Okay, so how possible does it feel that you'll be peaceful and calm?
It feels good.
Okay, then you need a different affirmation because we're working on something that you need to work on.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Great. That's a good one, Linda. Okay.
Cool. Do I need to put a number to it?
Yes, please.
I want to make sure I understand this really good.
Yeah.
Cricket. Now, it is no breathing. You're just saying affirmations, right? You're just saying what do you call them?
We're going to go through all the steps. So.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. So right now, I just want you to think of something that you want to work on that doesn't feel like it's possible right now in your life.
Okay.
Okay. So now, usually when you say this intention, your brain tells you something negative. So I want you to think about, say your intention, like Linda, my book is a blessing to millions of people. So she's saying her book is going to be a 1 million seller. So when you say that, what does the negative voice say that tells you this is not possible. So it might be just something like, oh yeah, right, or it's never worked before, or, you know, something like that. Just what does the negative voice say? You might be, you don't know how to do that. You've tried that before and you failed. That's some of the examples. So yeah, good, Linda.
Well, can I say something like, I will be healed of this illness that I'm experiencing?
Yes. So you can say, I will be healthy and whole.
Oh, I see.
Okay, so how do you feel when you hear this negative voice? What's the emotion for the negative voice, not the positive voice? So
Doubt.
like
Doubt.
one word, doubt, anger, you know, any of those kinds of things. Good, Deborah. Okay, and where do you feel that emotion in your body? Is it in your head? Is it in your chest, in your gut? Some people, it's in their shoulders. Okay, so Sheila, I will be more confident of my decisions. Don't put the not in there. You want to have it all positive. Your brain doesn't recognize not. Okay, now here's the important part. I want you to put your stress away, lavender, frankincense, 1 drop of each in your hand, or if you mix them together, just put like 2 drops in your palm. And then I want you to rub your hands together and drift back to an earlier time when you've heard this negative voice. This voice that says, we'll see. No, you're not. You can't do that. Drift back to an earlier time. Don't think about it. The first thing that pops into your head, that's the one I want you to focus on. And then breathe those oils. So whatever oils you have, even if you don't have those 3, put an oil in your hand, cup it over your nose and mouth, close your eyes and focus on that earlier picture. And just breathe in that oil.
Now, where do you put that? Where do you put that oil?
In the palm of your hand, and then put your hands over your nose and mouth.
Oh, okay. Just
and
2
then,
drops. 2 drops.
Yes. And just focus on that picture. And when you notice the picture changing and it doesn't change anymore, then you can take down your hands and I'll know everyone is done.
Are you visualizing something?
You're visualizing the earlier time when you felt that negative emotion.
Oh.
After you said your intention, your affirmation, and you heard a negative voice that told you, no, that's not possible. Where did you feel it? And drift back to an earlier time when you felt that same emotion and that same negative voice.
And little bags. Oh, yeah, they don't want us to finish. They want to put this, and I'll put this over the nose and oh, that's wrong. Oh, you saw me, huh? Peppermint is strong.
Joby got an oil she didn't like the smell of. She made a big face.
Peppermint.
Lavender.
Peppermint.
Oh, pepper.
Oh, peppermint. Oh.
Yes,
Okay,
Ron.
so did any of you notice changes to your picture?
I felt more empowered.
Okay. Okay, so now give me a new rating. What's your number now? Read your original intention. I am able to move forward and express myself.
Yes.
Now what's your number?
It's
0
more
to
of
10.
It's more of a 3, like I can share, say more.
Okay, so what was it before? A 0?
I think it was a 6. I was like floundering.
No, it was a 4 before. If
Oh,
it's
really? Now I'm a 3. So I'm doing
No.
better.
no, 5 is better.
Okay. I'm sorry. Go on. There.
0 is totally hopeless.
Okay.
10 is
Gotcha.
absolutely confident.
Gotcha. I'm at a 7. I'm better.
Okay, all right, okay. This
Thank
might
you
not
for
have been
going.
this might not have been as easy to do on Zoom as I thought it might be.
Hey, it's at least something new to try, have people
Yeah.
work.
There you go. Okay, so I want you to say your intention again.
Okay.
And again, listen for the negative voice. And how do you feel when you hear that negative voice? One word. And where do you feel it in your body? Okay, now again, we're going to drift back to an earlier time when you felt this emotion, this doubt, this fear, this lack of trust. This is supposed to be one word, but drift back to an earlier time when you felt the same thing. Get a snapshot of that. And then breathe in an oil into that snapshot, into that part of your body, your head, your shoulder blades, your stomach, whatever it is. And watch what happens to that picture. And when you're done smelling the oil, open your eyes and
I'm feeling more empowered.
okay.
I was using inner child. Oh, mine.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, because that's where it happened for you. Yeah. So you can try different oils now to see, maybe you want to use transformation because you want to transform your thoughts. Maybe you want to use into the future so you can look to this new change and leave the past behind and move in. So there are lots of different oils that you can use for these different situations.
And the great news is whatever our situation is, the frequency can change too, so it can.
Right, exactly. So now what happens when you do this one-on-one is you keep going through the same intention until you've reached an 8 or a 9 or a 10. So it's difficult to do in a group. So if some of you want to go through this with me, I'm more than happy to. We can do it together online, or we can meet. And I'll have all my oils, so we can go through it and work through this situation for you.
Yes, and you've done a great job helping me in the past. Thank you, Cricket.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So now what you need to do is, if you like your original intention, you can keep that, or you can create an affirmation that expresses the new mindset that you have. And we're going to stand in a power pose and smell an oil. So you might want this to be like your transformation or into the future, or a tree oil for power and strength, putting your roots into the ground. So now your power pose is whatever feels powerful to you. So is that like this? Is it like with your arms raised in the air? Is it with your hands on your hips, defiant? So whatever feels powerful to you, that's the pose I want you to use. And then you say your affirmation repeatedly for 2 minutes. And then you do this twice a day for 2 minutes. So, do you all feel confident to do this right now, or do you want to do this on? Okay, so get whatever oil. If you're not comfortable doing this, that's fine too. So get in your power pose and say your affirmation. I am healthy, wealthy, and wise. You can go ahead and say it out loud. We'll just all talk over each other. I am healthy, wealthy, and wise. I am healthy, wealthy, and wise. I am healthy, wealthy, and wise. I am healthy, and wise. I am healthy, wealthy, and wise.
Living is going well and plentiful. Living is going well and plentiful.
All right, keep
Living
going.
is going well, plentiful.
It seems like the 2 minutes takes forever, but
Living is going well and plentiful. Living is going well and plentiful.
I am
Living is going well
peaceful and joyful.
plentiful.
I am peaceful and joyful. I am peaceful and joyful.
Living
And you
is
can
going
put the
well
oil like
and
right on your lips so you can
Living is
smell
going
it while you're
well
doing
and
your
plentiful.
power pose.
Living is going well and plentiful.
I am joyful and peaceful.
Living is going well and plentiful.
I am joyful and peaceful.
Living is going
I am
well
joyful
and
and
plentiful.
peaceful. I am joyful
Living is
and
going
peaceful.
well and plentiful.
Joyful and peaceful. I am 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 joyful and peaceful. Okay, that's 2 minutes. Good job, everyone. So now I want you to think of a positive action to take to move forward towards that intention. So, Linda maybe will reach out to a person that promotes books. Who else? Steve's maybe gonna put in 3 applications for a new job. Deborah's gonna go through a forgiveness exercise. Something positive to move forward on your intention. And you do these power pose twice a day for 3 days. So you've done it once today. So Thursday 2 times, Friday 2 times, and then Saturday in the morning. And that'll be your 3 days worth. Okay, and if you want to, awesome, Linda, that's great. If you want to reach out to me and do this one-on-one, like I say, I have done this for a lot of people on my team, and it has been very helpful for a lot of people. I had one gal that was so depressed, she could barely get out of her house, and we did this on the phone. And she cleaned her garage, her bedroom, and her kitchen all in one day. And she signed up to take this course, and she's doing this for people. She's charging people to do it. I do it for my team for free, but she's doing it as a business and helping people do this. So for those of you who came on after I said this, I have this little booklet that's a quickie, step-by-step, how to do this. So you're having a day and you want to just reset your day. So it's identify the situation, name the feeling, locate the feeling in your body, identify the negative thought, smell essential oils, and decide what's next. So it's real quick. I have quite a few of these books. So everybody that's on this call, unless you shake your head no to me right now, I'll send it to you. If you're watching this replay, send me your address, and I'll mail you this little booklet.
What's the website for that, Cricket, again?
It's aromafreedom.com.
And how much is the course to actually do that training?
I think when I took it, it was $600.
Okay.
And it's like a 8-week course.
Sweet.
And you meet twice, because you meet once with the group with Dr. Perkis, and then you have a smaller group that meets and practices with each other.
Wonderful.
So yeah, it's pretty amazing.
So
It's
you
pretty
already
amazing.
have
And
my-
now there's, what's that?
You already have my address. Do I need to send it again?
No. Yeah. So this, if you remember to do this, I sometimes get away from it and forget, but if you can do this when you're feeling frustrated, this will help you reset. So you'll want to have the stress away, the lavender, and the frankincense.
Yeah.
And then I just took an old bottle of one of those 3 oils. So this is an old stress away bottle, and just put equal amounts of each one in here. And then that's what I use. And they call it the memory release blend,
Oh,
MRB, memory release blend.
can't do that with raindrop, but you can do that with that technique, huh? Okay.
That's what the way he designed it was.
Oh, nice.
For this to be, it's sort of like a blend of, like, stress away blend, but on steroids. On
Right.
steroids, yeah.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
I love it.
Oh, I love your affirmation, Deborah. That's cool.
Thanks.
Yeah. So, what questions do you have?
When can I call you?
You can call me anytime and we'll set up an appointment.
I have to say, you were a blessing when I went through and dealt with both of the funerals of both my dads. That really helped with all the other stuff that I had going on.
Good.
So I appreciated that, because I remember that day when you slipped that to me through the table. I'm going, you know what? I think it's time. Yeah.
Yep. Yep. And really it's not me, it's just the technique that he developed. So
Just awesome.
yeah. So also I'll repeat what I said in the beginning. Young Living is having a price increase effective July 1st. So if you have some things you want to stock up on, be good to order before the end of the month if you can. And convention starts tomorrow. So if you want to find out what the subjects are that the talks are going to be, I'm going to try and see if I can record them. I know they're available on the website of the convention but if you didn't get a ticket, you won't be able to get on the website. So, I can record them and help you view them if there's a subject you're interested in. And next Wednesday, then I'll review the
New
new
product.
products. Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah. Always an exciting time.
I know. It's almost like the yearly Christmas gifts.
Yeah, exactly. So if no one has any other questions, we will sign off. Anybody else have any questions?
No questions,
No?
but I'm going to apologize for coming on late. I don't know what was going on with my computer. For almost 15 minutes, it would not let me log on. Then it dawned on me, log on your phone, girl.
Oh.
And then when I logged on my phone, and then the computer started working.
Oh my gosh.
What is trying to prevent me from going through this particular class? I've never had that happen.
Aren't you glad we record this?
I'm glad. Absolutely. Some don't want me to get a breakthrough, but that's a lie.
Yes, so. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, everyone. What's that?
Do you always use stress away, frankincense, and lavender in the
That's
beginning?
always the first one, right? Yes.
Okay.
Lavender, frankincense, and
I'm
wax.
texting my address.
What's that? Lavender, frankincense, and so
Yeah, I got it, Sheila.
Since I hit last name. As she said, no, but not sure.
what were the three? Lavender, frankincense. What was the other one?
Stress away.
Oh, stress away.
Uh-huh. And Sheila, you didn't get the big kit. You got the small, you got the lavender, lemon, and peppermint, right?
Right.
Did you get it yet?
I got it, yes.
Yeah, cool. Okay. Thanks for joining this evening.
You're very
Yes,
welcome.
thank
Thanks
you.
for doing this class tonight.
Yeah. Thanks,
You're welcome.
Cricket.
Thank you.